tell you what it's not. Conditioning it's not being selfish.
Okay.
It's not being, you can't be selfish and condition somebody.
Okay.
Because being able to condition somebody, you have to be able to understand their line of thinking, right? And how they operate within the world of their intellectual structure, right? So so for example, I can't condition somebody in a language they don't understand, right? Like I can't like say something to you and then offend you or make you feel happy or make you feel sad or make you curious if you don't even understand the language I'm speaking, right? So the first thing is to understand like, well, what language are you speaking? You know, and I think that's something that players don't even know how to do either, right? How do you figure out what language a player's speaking?
Right, and that's a good way to put it, because in the same context, there are also sort of universal languages that we all understand. I think habits is really what it comes down to when it comes to conditioning. There are good and bad habits, and that's all relative to the situation you're in. So if we're talking about in the context of a fighting game, I don't necessarily think that there are bad habits until you start losing.
I agree.
Right. I think any habit is a habit. It's just a habit. It's kind of just a gray situation. Until someone exploits it, it's kind of whatever. So I never thought of it in a sense of a language as to how you would change someone's habit. It's just that's an interesting way to think about it.
You know how dogs like hearing a certain pitch frequency, like with that we can't interpret. It's like the same thing, right? It's like we would not be budged at all. We would just keep going about our day if somebody was hitting that dog whistle, right? So like imagine in Street Fighter, somebody's doing something, they're crouching, buffering, whipping jabs, but you don't see that. You don't even interpret it. It's just like background music.